All right. Game number 1, TaToH versus Viper on Nomad. On Nomad with the new water balance, it is indeed a landlocked Nomad. We got Mongols for TaToH, we have Portuguese for Viper, and this is like Viper's iconic Nomad civilization. He loves playing Portuguese. In my opinion, Viper is the best Nomad player in the world. TaToH's right up there with him, so this should be fun. This should be a fun one. He's managed to TC the bushes over here with Portuguese, which is really, really solid. And we are going to have a little bit of hunt here for TaToH, but I mean, where's the gold? Where's the stone? That is not a great TC position overall. He's going to have to go all the way out here for the gold. Wasn't Mr. Yo considered the best Nomad player? Oh my god, dude. Mr. Yo is considered the best Nomad player by people who don't watch 1v1 Nomad. By Reddit, essentially. In team game, sure. We might give it to Mr. Yo. Maybe. In team game. 1v1? Definitely not, dude. The results speak for themselves. Viper went for all 3 villagers building that early. So that's unusual. He will get the TC up a little bit faster than TaToH. He will have a villager lead, and he's already bringing in the elephants over here. But TaToH has had that villager gathering to the stock the whole time. And Viper's just going to start on the dock. I mean, if you look at it, I'm assuming if you looked at Viper's starting position, his vills were really close together. It doesn't make that big of a difference at the end of the day, whether you want to just use all 3 vills to make the TC, especially when you're right next to the shoreline, you can go make the dock after, but it's more consistent to go for the dock with 1 vill. You can already see that consistency here, right? TaToH, a little bit of extra res collected, has the fishing ship a little bit sooner than Viper does. Viper should still be a little bit ahead on the villager production, but not much. And now Viper is housed here, so that's going to balance that out. And TaToH's got the Mongol hunt bonus. Still, the problem I see here for TaToH... Let's take a look at his exploration real quick. He knows where Viper's TC is. He's looking for the dock from Viper. Probably going to be the last spot he checks over here. The problem for TaToH is the gold. Again. What's the rhino situation, elephant situation looking like for Viper? He's got 1 in there. There's another one over here he should find. TaToH's going to find that. And Viper might scout this position and see the elephant running through here. So if he sees that... The elephant dodged it, dude. The elephant went around that. Oh, dang. He could have known where TaToH was. He knows he lost a sheep there. And it's unlikely for that to be a dock villager over on this side. So we will know that TaToH is somewhat close, but... Might assume he's like up here or something, not over here. He did find this elephant over on this side. Good job from Viper. So 2 elephants with Mongols is really, really nice. It's a good start for TaToH. Let's take a look at his exploration again. He's scouting the shorelines, as you need to do. Knows where Viper's main base is. I don't like this dude. I don't know what this goat is doing. We know what this goat is doing. But he should be looking for the dock, because TaToH still doesn't know where that is. Viper, on the other hand, going for another dock over here, even though he knows it's landlocked. Still has not found the docks from TaToH. This is not your standard nomad scouting, but he might have been forced to do this because he couldn't really see many elephants. Gold is still such a big problem for TaToH. He'll have to go for the outpost. Viper now coming out this way. Looking around. There is an elephant here, buddy. But I think he wants to know why he lost that sheep there. Any big males in chat? No. No. Nope. Logo? What about the logo? Don't just logo question mark me without any follow-up. All right. Tower coming up here for TaToH. Because he knows where Viper's base is, and Viper still doesn't know, man. If Viper knew that this was TaToH's only gold, he'd be all over that, dude. He would be all over that. Two of the best quick wallers in the game. Also doing their thing over here, and you know, at some point, one of them is going to attempt it. TaToH's pulling this villager back. He actually might let Viper know exactly where he is over here. And tower's going to be a surprise for Viper, and fortunately... That's actually amazing timing for Viper, because he was about to place that lumber camp. He was about to spend 100 wood on that lumber camp, and the tower goes up. The villager was blocking the foundation, and he deletes it and goes over here. That's crazy. Did Viper see the gold yet? Nope. Pulled the villager away. He's walling up now. Meanwhile, on the water, we have a couple fires here for TaToH. No hulks on this side, surprisingly. He's just going to be going for the fires. Now, the dock does have minimum range, so you can get really close here. And the fires will be doing decent damage against this dock. The Hulk is now coming out from Viper. He can come over and repair this if he needs to. But the fish have been stalled out for the time being. Still, sneaky fish for Viper, right? Very smart over here. He knows it's landlocked. He saw that early. He knew that TaToH knew where his TC was, and TaToH would probably find that dock and start pressuring that. And once TaToH pressures this, TaToH's going to assume that those are the only fish that Viper has. Not true. Viper's got another 5 over here, bringing him in some more food. Very Viper tower here. Absolutely no urgency on that guy. TaToH's base still very open. If Viper were to go for any pressure whatsoever. Wood upgrade coming in now for Viper. TaToH still hasn't managed to get that. He's going to have to worry about defending now. He's trying to go up to Castle Age, TaToH. And he also wants to get out to stone. So he wants to castle drop Viper's side. Alright. Good fight there from Viper. TaToH's got to be careful. The Hulks can kill the villagers so quickly, even with Loom. And it's not like the fire interaction where you can hide behind something and that thing in front of you tanks the damage. These hooks go through everything. I'm really surprised that TaToH opened fire. Maybe he thought Viper was going to go galley opening. I am very surprised that he did open fire on this side and not Hulk. Have it? Maybe. Second archer range here for Viper. Castle Age significantly faster for TaToH. He will not have enough stone to go for a castle. Andre, yo, thank you for the raid, dude. Hope you're doing well. Hulks are wet hooker. Wait. Guys, we got raiders. Behave. Don't read that. Is this live? Andy in the description. Sorry, we just started on this. I had no time to update the title. And my mods, well, mods are here for a good time, not a long time. Let me update it now. All right. So it's crossbows for Viper. That seems to be the plan. Siege Workshop coming up from TaToH. Viper's got some space to run back here. He's got another gold. He's got a stone. He's got a gold back here. And he still has this fish that TaToH has not discovered. And TaToH's fish has been kind of stalled out here. So in terms of res collected, it is ahead for Viper. He's kept these guys alive by garrisoning into the dock earlier. TaToH forced to have this forward position because of the gold positions. His starting TC spot was so far away from gold. He's forced to try and hold on to this. And Viper's got a lot of freedom here to not only roam around the map with these crossbows, but also retreat from this position once that castle goes up. Because I think it will, for sure. TaToH needs to run, though. Pushed off the stone. Mangonel coming out. Could surprise Viper with a shot. Viper dodges away from that. And I think Viper lost 2 fishing ships over here. So great job from TaToH. Pressure on this side. Comes over. Finds the dock. Snipes a few fish. Still contesting over here. Forcing Viper to garrison. And kind of chasing these guys away. It looks like he landed a half shot against these crossbows. Maybe killed one. No, didn't kill any. Viper will go for a siege workshop. Maggot Eye now coming out from TaToH. Like I said, Viper can run. He's got some space to move back here. Dude, he seems so calm under the circumstances with a castle on his face. It's not a whole lot of panic here. Calm and ready, yet he's nervous. Someone check his shirt. We need to test his shirt for traces of mom's spaghetti. Like a DNA test. No eco upgrades for TaToH? Yep. Yep. Viper microing down this Scorpion, and that's going to be problematic for TaToH. I think he's going to have to send some units back this way. Viper still doesn't know the full base layout from TaToH, but he will see that TaToH has taken this gold. He's going to manage to snipe one villager. Can't quite get that one without ballistics. And trying to pull the Mangonel out of position here. There are a couple Mangonai for TaToH, but I don't think there's really any opportunities for them to do too much with the crossbows and the Mangonel and whatnot. And TaToH also has to be careful about this this Mangonel attacking over here, because Viper's got a defensive siege workshop now, and he's going for guard tower. Nice shot from Viper, distracting TaToH with the crossbows, manages to snipe that Mangonel on the hill. And he's also pushing in over here, although hasn't been fishing with these fish for a very long time. He's so calm. It's crazy. And he's just like consistently making vills out of this that's being fired on. Just sending them back over. Oh my goodness, that was a big shot somehow. I missed it. TaToH killed 2. Rewind? Not rewinding the wreck, bruh. We'll see some good shots here, surely, right? Surely Viper won't just casually micro this down. TaToH's too good for that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Viper's like, nah, dog, I'm good. Leary would have charged that. Leary 100% would have charged that position. Harrow would never have this many crossbows. He'd have like 4 skirms trying to micro against that. Doubt would have been dead already. And Viper just casually adds 2 more towers. 1 villager building each. Brother, we need a little urgency here. There's Mangadai, bro. There's Mangadai, Viper. Like, the lack of urgency is gonna kill you. It's gonna kill you. What are you doing? You're microing over here. Oh my god, bro. Now oh my, this is why you don't build with 1 villager. It looks cool when it looks cool when it works. When it doesn't work, it's a fucking disaster. He is no TC gaming. Now Viper needs to push in. He does have ballistics. He does have the armor. TaToH's eco is very exposed. We have 26 vills now for Viper. He's going to maybe tower this area. Or maybe he's running these villagers this way. Don't know what's happening with those. TaToH's going to wall those off. Viper dodges around. TaToH might be able to get some more good shots against these. He loses a couple more villagers. No TC gaming for Viper. However, he is controlling the water to some extent. He's still pressuring, and TaToH's going to have a hell of a time clearing this army. So, I mean, TaToH could lose a lot. Dude, I can't believe he's building 1 tower behind here with a villager, like... Or sorry, 2 towers with a villager each. That's crazy to me. That was an insane level of complacency. Now a new town center from TaToH. Viper's still trying to clear these Mangadai back here. He's got 19 crossbows. Resources are actually looking okay, but that's because he's not using the food to make vills. So... he should be fully focused on this army, though. Surely he won't get hit. Oh, he added another TC, that's why. He tried to add another TC. Should have kept no TC gaming. That's what he should have done. Holy cow. That was a big fucking shot from TaToH. That was the biggest shot I've seen against Viper since MBL on Arena. Is Viper trolling, playing like 5 minutes without it? No. Didn't have the res, bro. He's adding it now. Viper did say he wasn't too keen on these games because he wanted to spend time with his family. He's making it a little too obvious. Oh, fuck off, Red Rush. That, you know that's wrong, bro. You know he's not throwing these games, brother. Fuck right off. Don't bring that shit into my chat. He's literally playing on. He's got 21 villagers. Like, just use your eyes and connect it to your brain for 1 second, and then try and use both of those and connect them to your vocal cords. Not vocal cords, sorry, fingers in this point. At this point. He's not throwing, he's just so bad now. Dude, if those towers had gone up before the Mangadai come out, you would all be slurping on Viper's fat woodline right now.
Fuck you all, your lives are so sad I get a charity tax break just for hanging out with you.
Love Moody Dave.
Belgawiz, thank you for the 23 months. Moody Dave? No, I just hate when people type bullshit like that. That's clearly wrong. I hate it. Okay, a little too comfortable there. All right. Anyway, Imperial Age is on the way. He's going imp. 21 Vils. He's going imp. He's going to try to make this work. Let's see what TaToH can do. Still 7 fishing ships for Viper. It's definitely a chemistry, bombard, cannon, crossbow with bracer type of vibe here. Or it might be a castle trip type of vibe. Okay. So the one benefit of only having 21 Vils is it kind of simplifies your approach, right? You've got one win condition here. Losing 10% of your eco to one raid is not good, though. TaToH does not have ballistics. He still only has the first wood upgrade. Ballistics is on the way. Imperial Age is in for Viper. TaToH has to be wondering, like, bro, how good is his eco? The answer is no. It's not good at all. I guess there's the potential to go Fatoria as well if you want that as a comeback mechanic. But I mean, you're gonna have to afford a Treb first. He cancels the two crossbows so he can try to afford one. One Treb. I think TaToH can pretty easily out-repair the damage from one Treb. Viper has to make sure that he keeps these crossbows near said Treb as well, because TaToH can come in with those Magadai and snipe it all down. 23 vills, boys and girls. 23 villagers. It's no university for chemistry. He doesn't have the food for chemistry. It's going to micro down this Mangonel easily with Bracer. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And that's not a fight that TaToH wants to take either. Did Viper's university went down, right? Surely. I think it did, yeah. It's getting really aggressive here with this army. I mean, we're getting to the point with Bloodlines and +2 armor and 23 Magadai, 24 Magadai, that TaToH might be able to just dive on this fight. I think he's going to try. Viper's up on the hill. Is he paying attention? Yeah, TaToH's just going to clear up this entire army from Viper. Easy. GG. 1-0 for TaToH. Man, if he had just gotten those 2 towers up, completely different game. He was playing so well up until that point. He does it for style points. I swear to God. He does that shit all the time. He'll build like a castle with one villager. Just because he thinks it looks cool. And then he builds a tower with 1 villager each. So you're saying he's trolling and not even playing seriously? No, I mean, it is technically the most efficient way to build something. He just didn't expect that TaToH would kill that tower so quickly, the first one with the castle, and then come out with the Magadai. Like, it is technically the best way to build something, with 1 villager each. Viper on purpose losing this game so he can get to his kids sooner. Anyone that has small kids. Does anyone have small kids here? Would you lose a game faster so you can get to your kids sooner? Nope. I feel like nope is gonna be the it's gonna be the answer to that. 5 and 4 years old. Fuck no. You've got an excuse, dude. Parents hate their kids? Nah, they just need a break once in a while. Viper playing as Japanese here. We're on immersion. TaToH playing as the Woo. That's kind of foul. It's not foul to not spend 18 hours of your day with your children, dude. You need a break as a human once in a while, you know? That's my feeling.
Yes.
Sorry, go. That's why children should go back to the mines. All right, dude. Okay, bro. We're not playing Farthest Frontier here. And even then, I couldn't get my kids to work in Farthest Frontier. You have to wait till they're like 16 years old before they're a functioning member of society. Like, what kind of bullshit is that, dude? I had my first job when I was 12. What are they doing? Send them to the mines. Labor laws in my vidya? I don't think so. It's a game based in the Middle Ages, bruh. My parents forced me to get a job when I was 12, dude. They're like, none of this sitting around the house. None of that. No, sir. All right. So Japanese against Woo, very similar philosophies here. Infantry into the follow-up and then try and secure the water somehow. Some of these pawns. Both of these players, stylistically, are going to be very good on this map. TaToH is probably going to try and make it a little bit crazy. Viper is going to be a little bit greedy, a little bit more patient than TaToH, generally. A little bit more efficient overall. And definitely better with the eco upgrades as well. That's something that TaToH struggles on, dude. TaToH's wheelbarrow timing and handcart timing especially are so bad. They're so bad. And he knows it, too. I told him he should replace the hotkey for age up with the hotkey for wheelbarrow and handcart.
Dave, can you notice me, senpai?
Hello, Bendix. I notice you. And he actually considered it because it's just so bad. And now you work from home? Hey. That's the way it happens, bro. Life's a crazy adventure. You never know where it's going to take you. Mine took me to my fucking computer screen. It's insane, dude. It's actually crazy. Alright, so barracks early from TaToH. That'll give him 55 food. He's gone for the dock on the outside, which is a standard play. It's been a while since I've seen someone dock a pawn in the center. It doesn't seem worth it. Well, like early, anyway. Obviously, it's worth it later, but the first dock. You ever miss your old job? I do miss working around people. Right?
Needed that roasting. Thank you, Dave.
Like those people can be really annoying. Oh, Red Rush. Hello. Speaking of. Sorry. Thanks for the 39, bro. Like those people can be annoying sometimes, but it is nice to work around other people. What are we to you then? You're just text on a screen, bro. I can attribute feelings to the text that you type. But like, it's not an in-person thing, you know? What was your old job? Marketing. Pre-walls here from TaToH. Nice compact base here from Viper. I can send you toe pics if you want. Way too comfortable, brother. Way too comfortable. All right. So it's militia for both, soon to be men-at-arms. Japanese are really, really solid on this map, as we saw before from Andy against Hart. Wu can be really good here, though. Wu are a great hybrid civ. And TaToH's going to go for another dock over here. That's another extra 55 food. So it's going to be, what, 165 food total? For those 3 buildings, pretty solid. And also, their men-at-arms regenerate over time. But TaToH's not really going to find a way in here. Viper is begging him to try and run under that TC. He would love that. Men-at-arms upgrade is in. Viper knows where the woodline is. Viper also knows that the woodline has been walled off. He might try and go for the berries. Let's see if he spots this villager. He does. Scout is not at full HP, though. And TaToH will go for some extra men-at-arms to maybe try and counter this. Try and chase that scout away. That's not a great engagement for him, though. Viper's going to take that out. Dodging the TC shots. Blocking with the scout. Meanwhile, over here, TaToH trying to get in. No arson for him. No arson for Viper yet. Arson is on the way for Viper, so he wants to go after the houses and the woodline. That house is dead. Dead, dude. Done. Even before arson comes in. Japanese men-at-arms. Feast. Does the archery range come out first from Viper, or is it more focus on pawns? Looks like he's docked here, so maybe some more on the pawns. He's gotten in. Wow. He got through there so quick. Dude, I looked away for 1 second. Literally looked at this and then at the pond. Look at how fast this wall goes down. That guy doesn't stand a chance repairing that. And oh my god, what was TaToH doing? He was looking at home. He was trying to repair the wall. He saved it at the last second. We thought that was super clutch. And what is Viper doing? He's walling in the men-at-arms from TaToH while he's distracted. He's still working away on this. And TaToH, I mean, he's going to have 2 villagers repairing at all times. Forging is now coming in for TaToH. That'll help his men-at-arms. That'll also help the Hulks. Viper going for an archer. Remember, guys, he's not trying at all, though. As TaToH now adds in more men-at-arms. Not a bad play. You can't counter this with just walls. That has become apparent. He's going to go for more infantry here. Don't think you should maybe add more than 7? As the men-at-arms do manage to escape. Viper quick walls in this villager and also walls this off of the wood line. I guess it's his turn to be busy over here. And the men-at-arms managed to get out before the archer came along. So good job from TaToH. He's going to heal up that damage too. His men-at-arms are going to be full HP. Hulk versus Hulk. TaToH clears that. Viper manages to get 1 unit. But units are healing. Nature is healing for TaToH right now. 10 HP per minute. And Viper might lose some archers here, too. Wow. Didn't notice TaToH shifted to the palisade, I guess. He was going after the house initially. Viper thought they were walled in. Went for the archer to kill him. Resources still looking solid for Viper, though. 6 fishing ships. We got 7 fish for TaToH. He's expanded to 2 additional pawns. He's pushing on this way with the Hulks. Stable coming up for Viper. He's idling, and he's on the way up. TaToH will join him shortly. Viper's also adding in some more fish from this area. Where are his archers? Oh, they're right here. Where's the other one? He's right here. Okay. Castle Age now on the way for TaToH. Use the market. So both adding a few extra fish. Both adding some more hulks, potentially. Viper going for bloodlines. And Viper might be playing into cav archers here. I don't know. Still hasn't even gotten fletching, though, so... maybe not. And he pulls the archers away, and I think that's kind of deliberate. When he was trying to figure out what he wanted to go for, he didn't want to show TaToH that he had no fletching if he was thinking about going into knights, but now he's getting fletching anyway. And he's going for another dock over here. Does TaToH see that? Yes. Yes, he does. Hulk's pushing this stuff back. Let's take a look at TaToH's base over here. He's got the towers still to defend. Plenty of fishing ships, 12 of them. Coming over here to try and deny the dock from Viper. He's not going to deny it. He might be able to kill the village. Viper's not paying attention, though. There's no way to quick wall that area. And the Hulk will come in this way and snipe the villager anyway. So Viper loses a vill, but he's got the dock. One cav archer, 2 knights for Viper. 45 eco for both. 37 vills for Viper. 33 vills for TaToH. Because he lost a couple over here. Eco KD is still 5-1 in favor of Viper.
One more month to 3
Do you think
years.
TaToH is scared of plague still? Maybe. I think Doubt was more scared of plague, to be honest. Freaking Doubt. Viper fighting these back. He's got a good Hulk mass here. Has to watch out for the dock, though. He's got to get underneath the minimum range of the dock to fight this. TaToH's actually getting a lot of good damage there with this dock. That's really solid stuff from him. Dude, they're all fighting. They're all fighting like they're fire ships. They're still repositioning them behind. Like they're fire ships. I've noticed this in almost every single Hulk battle. It's just like, it's instinctive. Docks shoot arrows when they're garrisoned with fishing ships. But they have a minimum range and the arrows don't really do a lot. Just enough to kind of push you away. Alright, Knight coming forward from Viper. He's also got the archers here. Iron casting is on the way for the Knights and the Hulks. More the Hulks than anything. But this is a good army back here for Viper. Thought I heard a monk. It could get a conversion. Viper deletes that Knight. He's coming in with these ones. He does manage to snipe the monk with the archers from the other side. And Viper is going to manage to snipe another couple villagers here. Iron casting is now in, which will help out. He'll leave with those knights. John Swordsman defending from TaToH. Meanwhile, TaToH over here with some John Swordsman. Trying to get in. Knights will perform pretty well against those. I think the majority of TaToH's fish are on the ponds, right? And this pond is about to be all fished out. That's why you don't go to them too early. It's a good clear up for him as well at the back. Viper get another dock? He did. So he's going to start fishing there too. Pretty good games so far, honestly. First game was really entertaining. This game looks like it's going to go late. I think I'd slightly favor Viper's position here over TaToH's. But there's definitely room for TaToH to come back. I don't like the fact that TaToH is relying so heavily on his fish right now. And yeah, he's getting horse collar right now. So he's going to try and place some farms. Viper's already gotten started on that. How late? Gotta go to bed in less than 2 hours. Lars has to go to bed. Why? Why? Lars doesn't have a job. I have work in the morning. Oh. You're grumpy if you don't sleep for 9 hours? The fuck? Alright, so Viper's coming in with this knight. He already got one converted. Good blocks there from TaToH and a good delete from Viper. Good plays from both of them. Devotion just came in too. Lars is like 90 years old. Yeah. I need... If I get 9 hours, I'm really tired. I need anywhere between like 4 and 7 is ideal for me. Eight, I'm a little bit groggy. 9, I'm like really tired. 4 is sleep deprivation. It depends on the person, bro. Depends on the person. I'm not getting... If I get 4 consistently, then it's bad. But I can operate on 4 hours sleep for like... every night for like a week. Perfectly fine. And I wake up feeling more rested than if I get 9 hours. Everyone's different, dude. Everyone's fucking different. Alright, Redemption is in for Viper. Ballistics is coming in. I usually try and get 7. 7's a good number. 7's a really good number. And here's a push from TaToH. Look at this. Siege Workshop. Barracks as well. I think Viper kind of underestimated. I underestimated the pressure coming in here on this side from TaToH. So TaToH's really trying to mix it up. Redemption comes in for Viper, though. Remember that. He can convert the Mangonel if he's got any army to defend against the John Swordsman. And his knights are coming back now. Dodges around the Mangonel shop, but gets some of the villagers sniped by it. Redemption. Sorry, not Redemption. Sanctity now on the way. For TaToH. And Viper can maybe come in here and snipe this Mangonel. Good blocks there from TaToH. Good blocks to stop that from happening. Viper now converting the Mangonel and gets that one immediately. Oh my god. I don't know if that was intentional. I think he might have just clicked over here and the Mangonel popped out and it was so quick. He might have just like right clicked here and the Mangonel popped out and he's like, oh, thank you very much. That was such a fast shot. TaToH now trying to convert the knights. Viper trying to hold. Tower here might go hard for Viper. We've got enough stone for a castle for TaToH. We can get some Navy involved here too, maybe for Viper. He's got Devotion, but I don't know about that, dude. I think that's a big fucking mistake. I guess he can just reconvert the Knights back over, and then the Monks are going to be out of faith for TaToH. That's exactly what he's done. So I guess no harm, no foul, right? They both lost a Monk. But still. Seems a little costly to me. Castle v Castle. Viper's castle comes forward. Does he know about TaToH's castle? Yes. Does TaToH know about Viper's castle? No. So one player knows what's going on. The other player has no idea. But they're both going to go up at the same time. And TaToH's got to be like, oh, thank God. TaToH has to see that and be like, oh my god. Thank God they went up at the same time. Viper has now very sneakily, actually, while all this pressure is going on. And TaToH's still with 3 TCs versus Viper's 4. Viper has 104 villagers against 69 from TaToH. The fishing ships probably help the villager production. He still has gold available over here. Knights are looping around this way, and you might find some value against TaToH's eco, which is looking a little bit open. But TaToH will have fire archers. And those are the only things that can outrange a castle in Castle Age. I'm surprised he's not attacking it, to be honest. Well, I guess he doesn't. He's waiting for Bodkin Arrow because they only have 10 range right now. I see. Knights coming back here. 1, 2, 3 villagers killed. And like I showed you before, this is wide open. This is so open. And the +2 armor is coming in from Viper. TaToH needs to get some monks back here to stop this. Viper trying for the petard push. Doesn't quite work out, though. Doesn't quite work. He had a few rams. He had a few petards. With some good snipes there from TaToH. There's a lot going on right now. TaToH's got to focus on a ton of things. He has to try and deal with this. He had to try and stop that petard push. He's also pushing in here with the John Swordsman. +2 armor is in for those. They're healing over time. Viper's got to bring the knights back to deal with it. The monks back to deal with it. But every single time TaToH comes in here, he sees more and more eco. So he's got to be a little bit concerned. And oh my god, the quick walls from Viper. The bop, bop, bing, bing. And then he traps these in. TaToH does manage to get through the palisade wall. But the knights are on track here. The knights are trying to hunt these boys down. And they've got the +2 armor now, so they should be fine. Smoking Lime, thank you for the 12 months, man. Viper also still going after here. We have a Mangonel now from TaToH. 2 more rams wasn't quite enough for Viper to take down that castle. It is going to go down shortly, though. He's got to be careful. And now he's ejecting the petards over here to go after something. Don't know. Maybe they can be useful later. Who knows? Viper has also cleared the John Swordsman over here. This is one thing the Hulks are not good at. He's found the sweet spot. He's found that they killed the other knights, but he's found the sweet spot. Viper collecting the relics too. Rez collected lead 6.5k ahead as Viper uses petards against a tower. Very interesting. And now on the way to Imperial Age. TaToH's eco looking okay. He's 99 villagers. He's got 36 on food. Managed to get a bunch of farms set up, but the castle has gone down in the center. The push over here is kind of stalled out a little bit. The pawns that he took control of, there's no fish on anymore. Dude, Hulk seems so good against land units. This is crazy. Like, how is it 1v1ing a knight right now? Can't 1v1 the tower. Another castle here for TaToH. Still has the fire archers. But Viper is a minute and a half away from it. Ballistics on the way. Red Cliff Tactics on the way. That gives the demos a little bit of extra damage. It also gives burn to the fire archers. So things will burn after they attack them. Significantly more DPS. Where's everything dying? What am I hearing dying? Ah, Viper's villagers. Okay. See what I mean about wheelbarrow? Man has like 30 on farms, no wheelbarrow, right? Viper got that super early. He's getting handcart now. Eco's looking way more efficient. That's just like, it's one of the weaknesses of TaToH's game. Specifically wheelbarrow. Man needs a wheelbarrow alarm. Look at the damage being done against this castle now. With that burn damage included. That thing is going to go down, and I think Viper's just going to give that up. No, he's sending villagers forward. It might be too late, though. Might just want to stall out until the trebs come out. With Bracer, I think he can range these fire archers. He can. Unfortunately, his castle is already attacking the castle from TaToH. He's going to try and hold. This thing's taking a lot of damage, and it continues to take damage. Big raids over here. Really nice job from Viper. We'll see what the fire archers can do. Guard towers are pretty good, honestly. Japanese Yasuma towers coming in now from Viper. He's going to try and take control of the middle area of the map here. Still repairing this castle, and he needs to repair it until Yasuma actually completes. But TaToH sees the towers. He sees Imperial Age. He sees the fact that he can't click up, and he calls the GG. 1-1. Good start to the series so far. 2 really good games. This one was better, I think. First one was just funny. But Viper taking advantage in terms of the eco, the efficiency, the upgrades. Really, really solid. And he locked down his base well. Like, TaToH had this really good push over here, but it was tough to get in and find value on Viper's base. Finding value on TaToH's base in comparison was easier, right? Just a couple nights. Woodline. Over here on the farms. On the wood. On the gold. There's a lot of open areas. Japan are better than Wu historically. Okay. Where's that one guy now? No, he's cooking another one guy scenario. He is currently cooking another one guy scenario. They all are. That's what they do, dude. All right. Game 3. What's up, dude? I don't know how to say your name, but what's up? Okay. Game 3 is Aqua Arena. TaToH has gone for the shoe. Now, this is a civ I have not seen on this. Vikings is obvious. You want longboats, you want the discount. Shoe, you will get the food from the wood, which is great. And I guess you get Lushans with additional projectiles. You also get shipwright. Actually, the shoe have a really solid tech tree here on the water. This is on a beta version demo. We're all betas here, you know? Any betas in chat? Lot of betas in chat, bro. So one of the sea towers from TaToH is on the land, but I don't think it makes that much of a difference. It actually helps him because it protects this side as well. Sea towers are very good against ships. We have the sea walls too. So this map, generally, you're not going to see any pressure until Castle Age. Sometimes it's just fast sim for both. I don't know what the strategy is with the shoe here from TaToH, but upon looking at their water tech tree and seeing that they get the tech for additional projectiles from the Lushans, which are already very strong, and then seeing that, you know, they're generating food from chopping wood, it seems like a really good pick. Is it as good as Vikings? Remains to be seen. Speak for yourself. I'm a Gamma. All right, Gamma. I'm a Sigma. All right, listen, chat. Nothing's gonna happen for the next 5 minutes. So I'm gonna go and get a glass of water and go to the washroom. See you in a bit.
Wait.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity tax break just for hanging out with you.
All right, I'm back. Okay, let's take a look at the status of the game. 6 fishing ships for Viper. Oh my god. 7 for TaToH. Incredible. More res collected for TaToH. No surprise there. You missed something huge? What was it? Where was it? What was it? Oh. 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 Maybe they'll fight each other? What's your favorite shipwreck on the map, chat? Is it this? Look closely. Is it this? Is it this? That's B. First one is A. C. D. E. F. Or G. I feel like a lot of people like D here. I think D is the coolest angle for sure. If you're a C person, I mean, I don't even know what to say. If you're a C guy, I don't even know what to say. Could you show them again? No, it's a one-time thing. Sorry. Ooh, TaToH's gone for a nice little aggressive dock over here. Viper's done the same thing. And we're just making more and more fishing ships. They can take the oysters. They can take the regular fish. They can fish every fish in the fishing sea. Seaman here. It's next to treasure. No, those are oysters, dog. They're all over the place. This guy took a run at it. Imagine this wreck. This guy's like, I can make it. All right, so the scout goes down. And I don't know if that's a hole or not. Probably is. Viper probably deleted that. It looks like it is. TaToH doesn't want to run in there, though. Why don't I have these maps in my rank games? Because these are custom maps for a tournament. I don't think I've ever seen this map before this tournament. And that's usually every tournament has like their own unique maps. You know, you can script them. We got a big map scripting community. In order for a map to make it into the rank rotation or as a standard map, it has to be available in all game modes. Aqua Arena is in game. Okay, never mind. Aqua Arena apparently is in the fucking game. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I didn't see it. I didn't know. I thought it was just for this tournament. You're asking the wrong guy. You should ask chat. Standard map from like 2 patches ago. Okay. So I guess it can be used in all game modes. Either way, we've got Hulks coming out from TaToH. We've got some fires and we've got some galleys. On the other side, we have galleys and fire galley from Viper. So they are adding units early in the feudal age here. They can always retreat back to the sea towers. This will do a lot of damage against the Hulks, and TaToH's got to be very careful about that. But Viper, a little bit sloppy here with the initial galleys. Loses a bit of HP on them. Still has them alive, however. Maybe because he's microing over here. So it's a mix of 2 for Viper. Vikings can make fires now, by the way. Just can't make demos. And Viper gets stuck on a relic. Oh my god. And it's a mix of all 3 for TaToH. No demos still. No demos. Civ win with Vikings? We'll see. This is TaToH's home map. Shu have extra arrows on their Lushans. They get food from chopping wood. They have a good tech tree on water. Like I think they can be competitive with Vikings, but we'll see. Longboats now coming in for Viper. This is going to bring the fish back. He should pull the MBL, go longboats, and then just shift delete all the walls and then lose in about 10 minutes or 10 seconds. Against an army of dragon ships. That was a good strat. I like that one. Alright. Right now it looks like the strategy from Viper paying off a little bit, opening galleys a little bit earlier than TaToH. The mass was there, and now the longboats are coming in, and he's got a lot more fires, right? He didn't make any hulks. TaToH made hulks, and right now that looks like a mistake. Fires are just coming in hot from Viper. And everyone is just staying ground patrolling their navy. They're just staying ground and patrolling their navy because there's no threat. There's no demo. They feel too comfortable doing this. That Nilly banned that? No, it's banned on melee units, dude. It's not banned on units with range. And it's generally banned when you're just stacking up in one spot, right? If you want to enter a fight on staying around, whatever. As long as you switch to aggressive and you spread out. Is that fast fire? Nope. That was probably Siphons, the one you saw. And that's why you can hear little explosion things when the fires first attack. It's a little charge attack thing you got to research at the university. TaToH is desperately trying to hold on here. It's a really good push here from Viper. We do have ballistics now for TaToH, so that sea tower is going to be going crazy against these ships, but It's not doing as much damage against the longboats and the war galleys as it is against the hulks. And Viper's micro so far has been pretty good. He still has 20 fishing ships alive. Viper now selling resources to try and queue up more ships. TaToH just trying to hold on here. Still a tough nut to crack if you're Viper. With these sea towers with ballistics and bodkin and whatnot, putting in work. And TaToH's going to get a little bit of time to gather up a navy of his own. Shu are very nice here in that you're still gaining food even though your fishing ships are completely idled. Still chopping your food. Maybe one day you can think about Imperial Age. It's still a long way away though. 30 ships for Viper, 18 for TaToH. Has this map ever produced a great game? This map has produced some interesting builds and mind games. But great game? Not yet. And we're still waiting. 2-1 for Viper. Once again, like, this map is all about openings. In most of the games, it's all about openings. What did Viper open? He opened Galley, Fire Galley. What did TaToH open? He opened Hulk, Fire Galley, and Galley. He opened all three. The Hulks just didn't do that much at all. Fires and Galley backup seems better than Galley Hulk. The fires can force the war galleys way out of position. And then the hulks get sniped down. I think this map could be better if they removed the sea towers or had less. If they remove the sea towers, then it's just feudal age galley war the entire time. The problem with this map is there's no potential for a landing at all, right? Like you just can't get around. What are you going to do? Make a fucking tower right here? Ram push? I'd love to see Rams just get clogged up there against one ship. Okay, so the shoe didn't work. I could see the thought process from TaToH, but he got so far behind in terms of numbers. He could never come back. Islands. Now this is another one where I don't know what the opening is. I mean, Viper's playing Catons on islands. So I guess he knows what the opening is. It's probably Hulk. Their melee attack upgrade effects are doubled. So when he does get forging, he's going to have 5+2 ships in feudal age. And then what? What's a war Hulk? Is it 6 damage? 6+4 damage Hulks in Castle Age? His water texture is not the greatest. Like missing galleon, right? Doesn't have ship, right? So if this goes into the late game, we're going to have some issues, but we'll see what TaToH can do against it. He knows what the strategy is from Viper. It's going to be Hulks. But then again, if he thinks it's just going to be Hulks and he opens Galley, Viper could do the mind game and open fire against him. And then TaToH's just sailing around trying to get away from the fires.
Sheesh.
Yo, Gibbs, thank you for the prime, man. Thanks everyone for being here. A lot of people here. A lot of Viper Woodline enjoyers here. All the homies here, yep. Yeah, if it ever comes down to an imp water battle, If it ever comes down to anything past early Castle Age water battle, I think Viper is fully cooked. His entire strat is winning this game early, and TaToH has to realize that. So TaToH might even go for back docks here. Maybe this is a game for galley demo and just try something. I think the mine games and then landing is good. You think landing might be good? Ooh. Could try something like that, maybe. You could land and still make a few Hulk. The fuck is that? You could land and still make a few Hulks. My old ringtone? Yeah, it's just like this default pixel ringtone. Who was that? I don't know. Didn't have caller ID. Is there a way to see how the new ships work? Is this the tournament with the new ships? Yeah. Your pixel guy too? I love the pixel. My last 2 phones have been pixels. Been really good. They left me a voicemail. Literally 1 second after. 1 second after I hung up the phone. They left me a voicemail. So let me guess. It's going to be a recorded message. Oh, that makes sense. Poor guy. It's the delivery guy. And dropping something off. He was right at my door, dude. He probably heard me. Who the fuck is this? You didn't take the call? I mean, it's an unknown number, dude. You don't... Nowadays? I don't know. Alright, Feudal Age on the way for Viper. TaToH. What did you order? I just ordered some earbuds. I don't like... I have to order them online because they don't sell them in the stores near me anymore. I don't like the noise-canceling earbuds. The ones that go into your ear canal. They make me very uncomfortable. And I also don't like the ones you have to charge. And that the ones you have to charge are always the ones that go into your ear so they can actually hold in there. I like the ones that just kind of sit in your ear, you know? So I always order the wired ones that just kind of sit in your ear. Like the ones Tristan has? No, those are fucking... No, the ones Tristan has are the wrap around the back of your ear. Fucking Logitech knockoff brand Radio Shack ones from 2003. Oh, someone is taking the time out of their day to call and talk to me. I used to be an answer the phone every single time it rang guy. But then after 100 straight calls that were just from spam phone numbers, there's no point, dude. If they want to talk to me, they can leave a message. All right, so Viper's making some hulks. He wants to get the blacksmith early so he can get the double attack upgrade on said hulks. TaToH, as expected, has docked the backside of his base. And I think he's going to open galleys here with 3 docks. He's going to have to make this work somehow. It's going to be hulks for him as well, okay? It's not going to be galleys. Viper will be looking around the side. TaToH will be trying to match the big hulk energy from Viper early. And Viper's blacksmith is going up already. Blacksmith going up from TaToH. At the end of the day, I mean, at the end of the day, TaToH's going to have one less attack on his Hulks, right? I don't get why Kitten's on a water map. I thought they despise water. I don't know. So watch this. 5 plus 2. Bop. 5 plus 1. Bop. It's a big upgrade for Viper, but he's still being out-popped here. So TaToH's just going to play the numbers game. And now he's adding in some galleys. So he opens with Hulk. Then he switches into the galleys. Already spent the food on forging, though. So he's going to have to spend another 100 food on fletching. I mean, it's kind of tough to squeeze that in. He should be fine, though. 4 galleys already. 3 Hulks in front. 8 Hulks for Viper already with 3 in the queue. Still no pastures for Viper. No surprise there. Got to put all your wood into the ships. Pastures aren't the big deal here. It's the double attack bonuses. TaToH red Viper like a book. I mean, it's not hard. When you go Khitans on island, you kind of know. You kind of know what's up, you know? It's like when Doubt picked Aztecs in Hidden Cup on islands. You get to Imp. It's like, I wonder, is he making war galleys? No, he's not going to make war galleys. He's making fires, dude. How does this new water balance work? It works fine when they're far away from each other. Demos missing is definitely something that is a problem, right? Like, dude, a demo against this stack... You just have it in... Look at how confident Viper is heading past that dock. With this stack of ships. Against TaToH. With a flag on the freaking dock. Way too confident. Way too comfortable. Did they remove demos or something? No, they just nerfed them. This is very nice from TaToH. He manages to come in here. He snipes a few fish. TaToH has 6 fishing ships. They're all inside the docks, so... Not really actively working at the moment. Oh my god, these Hulks are doing so much damage. 5 plus 2. Oh my goodness, dude. TaToH is running out of galleys here at the back. His ships aren't going to see the light of day, his fishing ships. He's got to bring this army back. At least he sniped the fishing ships from Viper, but Viper's resources... Looking pretty solid now. He still doesn't have any pastures. Does lose some of the Hulks there. TaToH escapes with a few ships on this side. But TaToH is still kind of penned in. His resources looking solid as well. And he clicks up to Castle Age first. Viper will be right behind him. He has res for fletching. Probably forgot. Oh, he never got fletching. That's a good call. I just assumed he had that blacksmith. Thought he was going to go for it. Guess not. Viper is just adding more Hulks. It's a big army from this side. Big navy from this side. Big navy from this side. And TaToH won't be able to kill these before these ones show up. So he's going to have to stand his ground at some point. And Viper is going to take down some of these ships when that happens. Yeah, there's one ship. Almost got a second one there. Backs away. Surprisingly. Why he didn't just keep pushing there, I don't know. Not a bad engagement overall for TaToH, but... Oh, God. Oh, my God. Whew. You think it's okay? And then the Hulks strike again. Did TaToH just forget fletching? Maybe. He'll go to the blacksmith when he gets to Castle Age. He's going to have to add more docks over here. He's lost 3 docks now once these guys go down. And there's fletching, yeah. So he forgot it completely. Monastery now coming in for TaToH. How do you recover from this position is the question. Viper is going for a transport ship. And Viper has a stable. And he's thinking about going across the TaToH island. There will be some monks here from TaToH. He's got the outposts as well, so he's got decent vision. But now his galleys are being hunted down again. Rough. You go next game, that's how you recover. It's a best of 5, brother. Second and third TC for TaToH. So I don't know if Viper's going to find that much value with the Step Lancers. With 3 TCs up and a monk around here, but we'll see. Not gonna lie, I didn't think Viper had a shot versus TaToH. Well, if Viper's kids theory people are correct, then he's trying to win this as fast as possible now so he can get to his kid. Are Hulks faster than galleys? Yes, that is one of the things that I think needs to be managed a little bit with them. Just some slight tweaks, you know? Some slight tweaks. You should see the Berber ships now with the extra speed upgrades. Holy cow. I think the fast fire is like 3.25 speed or something. Like significantly faster than a Shirvamsha. It's crazy. 4th TC from TaToH. This might work. How does Viper punish this? Is the question. How does he... If TaToH gets castles up on the shoreline... And then gets docks up... And gets to Imp and starts massing Navy... In a safe location... How does Viper stop that? 3.25? No, 2.25. Sorry, did I say 3? 2.25. Four pastures for Viper. 4 TCs for TaToH. Imp and Bombard Galleons. Well, they only have regular cannon galleon, so it's not great. Khitans do not get any special ships. No, their naval tech tree is not the best. I think TaToH wins this. In a weird way. Make it messy and land villagers to make stables in TaToH's island. Not enough space. He sees everything. He's got monks here. You can't do that. And he converted your step lancers. It's not possible. Redocks happening. Now Viper will know that this is going to happen. That's why he's massing up the war galleys. He's trying to mass up Navy before TaToH can, even though he knows his Navy is going to be worse in the long term. He's just trying to get the numerical advantage here. So the question is, can TaToH ever get a series of docks set up, like 6 or 7 docks, and really get that Navy properly massed? The Hulks are still incredibly powerful here in Castle Age. They're 5+4 damage. TaToH's on stone, though. 83 villagers for him versus 53 from Viper. And now Viper's on stone. He might be thinking castle drop. He's definitely going to grab these relics in the center, and that's 4 extra relics for Viper. I think. 3 extra relics for Viper. That'd be nice long term. There's also a time limit on this map too. It's 61k wood away from over. Viper's imping soon. Yep, he is. Does he go for the castle here? Or does he go for the castle here? What's the best number in math? 0. They can trade wood with each other? Yes, they can. I haven't tried that yet. Is that like a toggleable thing on the cog itself? If you take TaToH off gold, it's over, right? Yeah? I don't know if he can, though. TaToH's about to click up here. None of his docks have worked thus far. This is really nice from Viper. Constantly keeping an eye out on the shorelines from TaToH. Not letting him redock anywhere. And now TaToH will go for the castle that's expected. In front of the gold. And then he's going to want to make a bunch of docks all the way along this shoreline. 0 is not a number. Or 0 isn't a number. You're telling me 0 isn't a number. Zero is a soup. All right. Well, Viper's going to try for the forward castle, and this is an example of why that wouldn't work. He got a little aggressive with that. He got a little aggressive with this one. TaToH's trying to go for some more docks now in the front. Careening coming in. Another castle back here, and this one might actually work for Viper, but TaToH is not underreacting to this. I mean, TaToH is really sending the barn here to try and get this castle up on time. Viper will go for a second castle over here. Does this one work? That's the question. 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. He's dodging the shots from TaToH. He's losing villagers. Still 99. The castle goes up. Imperial Age coming in for TaToH. And Viper is keeping TaToH so busy with this land stuff that TaToH's not really thinking about what to do with the Navy. And that's the key, right? That's the whole purpose behind this. I don't think Viper thinks he's gonna keep these castles alive forever. It's too bad that Italians don't get sappers. Sappers would have gone hard here, dude. Would have gone so hard. Here, we can define 0 and numbers. Thanks. You just cleared everything up for me, Travis. Thanks, bro. Shout out Travis, making things simple. You want a driftwood component, Algae? I think that would clutter things up a lot. Alright. TaToH kills the castle. Cannon galleons coming out from Viper. They are only regular cannon galleons. Heavy warships upgrade is coming in from TaToH. Viper's resources right now really stretched. Like, he's at 54 vills, folks. He has 54 vills versus 127. He is desperate to keep TaToH off of the water. Absolutely desperate. If he can control the wood lines, he might be able to. He can kill the castles. Deny any docks? Maybe. But it looks like this is potentially going game 5. Because I don't really see how Viper's breaking TaToH here. Especially once this castle is down and he's going to have to control this whole shoreline as well. Viper will try and go for his stable. How many pastures does he have? 0. Ship right now on the way for TaToH. He's playing patient. He's got enough wood left on his island. He can afford to play patient. And once Blast Furnace comes in, his Carracks won't be worse than Vipers anymore. Dang, dude. Good response from TaToH. He saw the Khitans. He's like, okay, I'll contest for a little bit. Loses the water and just adds 3 extra TCs. And now suddenly he's in a position where Viper's kind of panicking. Doesn't want this to happen. Here comes the Navy back over here again. Trying to shut this down. He's still trying to take out the castle over here. And he actually might manage to do it. He's got a lot of cannon galleons. With the monks and a bombard cannon, though, TaToH might be able to clear that. Who knows? Can TaToH clear this? If he kills this navy, he can come back over and kill the cannon galleons. And he does. And he's pushing back. He does have shipwright, by the way. Final wood upgrade coming in for TaToH. Cannon galleons have managed to take out this castle. There's still another one back here. TaToH has 139 vills. And Viper is now going for forward docks. Interesting. Man, those would be so big to clear up. If he could. Wow, Viper is just holding on, dude. This is impressive from Viper. I thought TaToH would have pushed back by now. But Viper, every single time TaToH thinks he's cleared up the threat, there's either more ships or there's more buildings being made on his island. Docks are being taken out by TaToH. He's got the Carracks over here. If he can sneak over and kill the cannon galleons, maybe. There's another castle here outside of the range of those cannon galleons this time around. And the Trebs are working away on the buildings. TaToH has 22 galleons in the queue right now. Viper needs to keep him so preoccupied. Carville Hole coming in for the final speed upgrade for TaToH. 72 vills now for Viper. He's added in some more pastures. Some Trebs going down to the cannon galleons. But that guy should die. Soon, maybe. Potentially. Boom. And this tower is going to be denied too. And now suddenly we have galleons versus war galleys. And the Khitan Carracks don't have any advantage anymore over the Italians. Do Khitans get fast fire? They do. And Viper is adding in a few of those. Close game, man. Really, really close here. Viper is still pushing on this side. And it's just like, he needs to hold until TaToH's out of wood. Somehow. Just needs to hold until TaToH's out of wood. Big losses there from Viper. Big losses there from Viper. Doesn't have a navy to defend that. How many Carracks does TaToH have? He's got 8, so you can put him in front against the fast fires. Okay, so TaToH has 3,000... 11.7k wood left. And the fires are coming in, but the Carracks are there. Carracks are there for TaToH. Cannon Galleons can make an impact on this fight. They already have 17 kills, so they've already done fairly well. Carvel Hole coming in now for Viper. And the Galleons are a little out of place. Like the fires do really well against the Galleons without the Carracks to back them up. And suddenly Viper's got another Navy here. He's made more stables on here with those villagers that survive forever. Step Lancers are coming out. Big fight on this side, but it's not enough, and Viper calls the GG. What a play from TaToH. To just look at that, it felt so overpowering early, and then realizing that if he adds 3 extra town centers and plays into the late game, the Khitans can't do shit. Maybe Viper should have landed a little bit earlier, potentially, but that's tough, dude. Game 5. He had to kill every dock attempt. He did really well with it, to be honest, Chillbird. Like, I think Viper did better than most players would in this situation. I'm surprised he held TaToH on for so long, but it was just inevitable. Yeah, look at that. Res collected. Insane. Insane advantage for TaToH in game 5 on the way. Why could TaToH catch up so much on eco? Because he wasn't making any navy. His win condition was not killing castles, but killing docks. If you don't kill the castle, he just docks underneath the castle. I don't know. I think it's really tough. Really tough. The more you move your cannon galleons, the more exposed they are, right? Also, Viper didn't really add any extra fish. So maybe that was his issue. He lost the fish early and he didn't add any behind that. All right, game 5. TaToH playing as Berbers. Viper playing as the Malay. Nobody smokes Hoyo? Yeah, nobody smokes Hoyo. It'd be a terrible flavor. All right. So Berbers are pretty nice with the ship speed for the Hulks. And with the new ship speed techs. But on a map like Golden Swamp, I don't know if the speed's going to make that big of a difference. Still a good civ for this map, though. Mobile civ. Go cavalry. You can go camel archers later. Really strong comp, and their water tech tree is really solid. Malay, we know what they do. Fast up times. Good water tech tree.
Fuck you all, your lives are so sad.
Try and take advantage of a faster imp potentially for Viper.
In Dave's early 20s, life was fair, for he was deeply in love. With hair. She flowed with style, she shined with pride, a loyal partner by his side. But slowly, sadly, strand by strand, she packed her things and left his land. Now Dave looks up.
That was very touching, dude. It was extremely touching. Thank you for the donation. Nope. Resub, Bananasaurus. Very touching, D's nuts. All right, you got us. You got us, dude. Well done, Dionma. You got us, bro. What did Malay get to replace Thalassocracy? They didn't get anything. They still have it. Harbors shoot automatically. They don't need fishing ships inside to shoot arrows. Garrison harbors are also pretty strong. I would imagine so, yeah. They get a couple additional arrows. It's probably pretty good. I don't think they have a minimum range either. If you get murder holes, it's fine. Although, do the docks benefit from murder holes as well? Are Teutons are Tootin docks good? Because of free murder holes. Think about it. Tootin fish boom. No? Oh. Well, I tried to cook. Junior Hope, thank you for the 11 months, dude. Welcome
Hi,
back.
Dave.
All right. So the opening will likely be on water to clear up the fishing ships. It's just who shifts onto land first and how quickly. One player is going to win water here. It's just how quickly it happens. Malay age up bonus is so OP. It does feel that way sometimes, doesn't it? How can you dig murder holes on a sea? Well, murder holes are dug into the building so you can drop stuff on people, you know? Former player. Thank you for the prime. Former player, eh? Did you have a nice career? Or? Welcome, dude. All right, so Viper will delay his up click for a little bit because of Malay, and he'll still be up faster than TaToH. He's getting Loom right now, so he's going to be up significantly faster than TaToH. TaToH is going for the walls. TaToH still has 2 villagers in the queue. Is this like a fast castle attempt from TaToH? What is this? Loom coming in now. Okay. Huh. 21 villager uptime. Here from Viper, and militia are being added in from the barracks in the center. Interesting. So let's see what Viper has spotted so far. Viper spots the walls. And is that enough to tell him that TaToH is trying something a little bit freaky? I think it is. I think it is. TaToH's not just going to go for water pressure. Going to go for something a little bit more unusual here, and Viper's going to try and punish that with the men-at-arms. Hulk coming out from Viper. There should be free kills or at least free idle time on the fishing ships there from TaToH. I actually wouldn't mind Hulk and then Fire Ship if you think TaToH's just going to be chilling. And Viper coming over here with the villager. Did he see a tree to chop through? No. He's just going to be building a tower there and applying a lot of pressure here against TaToH. So TaToH's going to need to defend this. It's not the hardest rewall behind here, but it does cut off one of his wood lines. And Viper sneaks in with the Feudal Scout too. And that's still a Dark Age Scout from TaToH. So Viper gets some really good damage on that. He's going to get some great scouting here. What TaToH's base looks like, and now he's met up with his army. He's not gonna hang out inside there for very long. Arson again. We saw Doubt get Arson every single time he went men-at-arms, like immediately, and now both times we've seen it from Viper, men-at-arms into Arson right away. Such a cheap tech, right? How much is it? Like 75 food, 25 gold? Yeah. So cheap. TaToH trying to defend. He was planning on going fast castle. This has disrupted him a little bit. Don't know where the food is coming from for TaToH. Because he's not fishing over here. Those fish are being taken out right now. He's got a few villagers on the berries, a few villagers on the water buffalo. But still doesn't even have his feudal age buildings, right? Like, he doesn't have a market, doesn't have blacksmith. He's just chilling. He's just sitting here in feudal age. And finally, the market goes up. So Viper will know his timing is all thrown off. But if you do this FC, you have to think Viper is going to pressure you or not. I think the standard response for most players, or the standard opening for most players, would just be go water. right? And they do a super tight water build. I'm not certain that TaToH expected the land element to come in so quickly, especially with a tower. That's not really Viper's jam. Men-at-Arms tower is not really his standard approach. So I think it's just a really solid opening from Viper to punish this from TaToH. He's still going to make it work, though. Buys 100 food. He's got the blacksmith now. He's going to click up shortly. Viper's resources, though, really good job balancing behind this. He'll be taking those ibex. He still has some fishing ships here taking in food. He's got some farms as well, and he will be able to click up shortly. And he'll be able to get to Castle Age at a comparable time to TaToH, most likely. Great pressure from Viper here with these men-at-arms. I think he can go after this blacksmith without being ranged by the TC. Yep, he can. Damn, that's so painful for TaToH. TaToH's going to try and wall him in, though. TaToH walls in Viper. The trap has happened. Is it that good, though? Viper has an archer here to range the villagers. The men-at-arms will kill the gate really, really quickly. And TaToH doesn't have any army to kill this. He's got no range units. So at the end of the day, it's nice. Is it that effective? I don't know. Viper's about to click up. He clicks up. He's going to be 20 seconds behind TaToH's fast castle. And that's with opening Hulk, Men-at-Arms, Arson, and Archers. That's a crazy build from Viper. Some really good macro behind it, too. I know he's melee, and that cuts down the timing a little bit, but still. Super solid. So TaToH's approach on this is going to be Camel Archers, I suppose. Castle should come up somewhere around here. Viper goes for another dock on this side. No more fishing ships for him, I suppose. He's getting horse collars, so he's thinking about land eco. It'll be a monastery to start from TaToH, and then the castle. Viper can't quite... He really wants to range those vills, but he can't quite do it. They're weak. He doesn't want to get within range of the TC, and he doesn't want to invest into fletching. TaToH trying to defend against this. His house has taken 700 damage. Blacksmith's taken 1,500. Gate has taken... We don't even know. More fishing ships coming out from Viper. Second town center for Viper. Now the question is, what do you do? Are you going into crossbows to fight the Camel Archers? Just going to make enough TCs and protect yourself? You going to go defensive siege? Like, what's the play? Camel Archers are very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. The fish are going to be exposed. The woodlines are going to be exposed. Looks like it's a third TC for Viper and a monastery. And the second town center now coming up for TaToH. The problem for TaToH is affording this, right? Trying to keep the Camel Archers coming out while getting things like fletching or bodkin, you're going to have to use that market a lot. Do Camel Archer cost food? No, they're wood gold. Wheelbarrow heavy plow. The greed, dude. Wheelbarrow heavy plow. I mean, wheelbarrow's fine. Heavy plow is pretty greedy here. TaToH going for the third TC again. So he believes in the Camel Archers. If he can keep his Camel Archer mass up, that's a good snipe from Viper with those Hulks. They don't have a lot of Pierce armor, so the Camel Archers in mass can actually do quite well against them. But they shit damage. And they got to be careful not to stand right next to them, that's for sure. Archer range. Second one from Viper. The first one was forward, though. So he'll use that for techs. He's getting elite skirm. Probably wants bracer or ballistics as well. If he's going to be fighting up against Camel Archer. But I mean, at the same time, like, where are these Camel Archers going to hit that you actually need to hit your shots on them with the skirms? They can't really push in anywhere. You just need to keep pushing them away from the walls. So ballistics isn't even that necessary. Just a few elite skirms will shove these guys away. Also concerning for Viper, potentially, as those Camel Archers take out the Monk, nice snipe there from TaToH, is a follow-up castle, right? If TaToH gets a castle here, or gets a castle over here or something, or over here, very concerning for Viper. This one, I suppose he could just run out to the center and take gold. But anything forward could be a problem. So you need some sort of military. Even though the Camel Archers can't run into your TCs, you need something to keep them away. Guys, Viper's making a demo. Viper is making 2 demos!
Your mom groped me 2 Halloweens ago. Shut the fuck
Manso,
up. I'll take it to
thank you for the 10 months.
Here for some comfy woodcutting noises.
And the thing is, with fishing ships garrisoned in docks now, people don't suspect. TaToH might. But people don't suspect the demos. Viper's gonna wait, dude. Wait till the optimal time. Pop out with the demo. Try and cook these Camel Archers. Demos don't shoot arrows, but he still has fishing ships in there. Are you really gonna check? Still has fishing ships. It's not gonna happen, is it? It's not gonna happen, dude. Skirm's pushing out. Ballistics on the way. Armor on the way for Viper. 77 villagers against 67 from TaToH. TaToH's done well. He's getting wheelbarrow. Slow clap. Slow clap for TaToH. He is actually getting wheelbarrow. Sick. Farm eco is looking decent. 24 farms. Let's see what the farm eco for Viper looks like. 28 with wheelbarrow and heavy plow. It's a disgusting eco from him. Almost 4k res collected ahead for Viper as TaToH comes out here. And he's trying to ram down this tower. He really wants that wood line, this gold, and this stone again. Where are the Camel Archers? They're coming in again. The skirms are not here for Viper. He's trying to get this relic. He will lose a villager. No ballistics for TaToH as of yet. And now handcart coming in for Viper. Oh my goodness. This eco is going to be flying, bro. He's positioning these over here. So he kind of wants to bait TaToH in. And then show up on the other side with the skirms. I wonder what his scouting looks like on these choke points. It's not great. But he will manage to cut off the Camel Archers from TaToH. That's some great positioning from Viper. And now TaToH's in a really weird spot here. He's going to be stuck up against the edge of the map. He has to dodge past ballistics, so he has to spend a lot of time paying attention to this fight. And these are just skirms for Viper. He doesn't fucking care. If he kills 4 Camel Archers, that's a success. He can make more of these. Nice snipes. War galleys out from Viper to prevent TaToH from redocking or trying to send villagers across. Maybe for that forward castle attempt I was talking about. He's got enough stone for a castle. He's got almost enough resources to go up to Imp. And I guess the question is, where do you put said castle? It's going to be over here on the golds. That's smart. You could have put it in the center, but I think this is the safer castle. This is a more intelligent castle to put. Secure your 2 neutral golds, and then you can launch out here. You actually might want to put another castle over here. It'll be towers instead. Wow. Guard towers with melee. Whoa. Not something you see every day heading into the late game. And Imperial Age is on the way for Viper. +2 armor coming in for TaToH. Ballistics is already in for Viper. So the guard towers are somewhat threatening, I guess. TaToH doesn't seem to care all that much about them, though. And Murder Holes is coming in for Viper as well. How much is Harbors? It's 300, 300, right? 300, 300. Could go Harbors. Demo's still here from Viper. Trying to build a tower in the center. That's not going to work. The skirms are being cut off by the light cav. Karambit's now coming in for Viper. This army is not going to do too much against the Camel Archer light cav combo from TaToH. I think Viper's just trying to buy himself enough time at the moment. He's going for a 4th TC as well. 100 villagers for him, 90 villagers for TaToH. Still not even a second wood upgrade for TaToH yet. Viper is ahead by like 6k res collected. I don't think the demo got any value either, unfortunately. Wouldn't mind the heavy warships upgrade to make some Carracks as well. Looks like he's going for some more docks. He's going to try and make it happen. Harbors, 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 maybe, harbors. Conscription, dang. Everything flying in. Crossbowmen, forging, chemistry, conscription, heavy warships. His eco can support all of this. And that tower actually went up over here. And with murder holes, well, he's not going to be murdering any holes over here with this guy. Fireship's doing good work, taking it down. Masonry now on the way for Viper. This is such an interesting decision from him to not go for castles as melee and to instead go into the towers. I can see the thought process. It's quite unconventional. This is like something TaToH would do. Or MBL. Guys. Follower only mode is enabled. That shit is getting on my nerves. Holy cow. Castle failing from Viper. Why did I do that actually? Follower only. The people that are already following are doing that. Fuck. My bad. Anyway, Castle trying to go up for Viper. The good micro from TaToH with the Camel Archers. And he's sniping down all of the villagers despite the Galleons being here from Viper. He's still sitting in Castle Age though. TaToH trying to get this done against Imperial Age Viper, which is simply Castle Age units. One villager at a time. The castle is at 75 HP. It's been some excellent micro from him. He's trying to take control of this gold in the middle. It's not going to work. He's going to be pushed away. And TaToH will be down to his last 2 gold piles back here. Dave, when are you going to move to YouTube? I'm not moving to YouTube, bro. YouTube stinks. If they offer me money, though, that'd be cool. I don't think they're doing that anymore. Another tower from Viper. Right on the TC position. The new TC position from TaToH. Imperial Age is on the way, but Viper is controlling the water. Still doesn't have harbors. And TaToH. I mean, he's done a good job with the Camel Arch. He's sniped a lot of villagers. You can see it in the Eco KD right now, but Viper just played that so clean, dude. Think about the opening there. Think about the opening. The men-at-arms Came in. They got so much value. They delayed TaToH so much to Castle Age. Probably by like 2 or 3 minutes. And the Viper clicks up and he's only 30 seconds behind him anyway. Really fun series, actually. Some great games in there. Viper moves on 3-2. TaToH goes out in the quarterfinals. That's an unfortunate person to fight in the quarters for TaToH. And Viper makes it through to yet another semis. It's pretty sweet. Who is that fool saying Viper was throwing? Oh, it doesn't matter. All right, we can disable follower only mode now. I don't know why I did that, because it was the followers who were copy pasting. I don't know. I was panicking, dude. I was like, I don't want to read this shit. Why was that enabled? Because there was so much pasta going on in that last game. I couldn't even read the people who were trying to type. And there was some first-time chatters engaging in that too, so it's just, I don't know. Finally, I can unfollow again. True. All right, so Viper goes in 3-2. An interesting set, for sure. A lot more variety on the naval units in that set than the previous one.